Nick York is outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. You happy with a draw there, surely?
I am. Before the game, I thought that we could get a draw. I mean, obviously, I thought that Arnie would be playing. I think the performance overall was solid, strong. I think Balbuena and Diop have got a nice partnership. Fabianski has been brilliant, I think, throughout the whole season. I think we could have nicked it with the chances that we had, although Chelsea had the better with the ball, better possession, I think, and they would look more composed on the ball. But we looked organised. I think it was a bit of a risky tactic to play zonal and to back off them. We backed off a little bit too much. I've still got reservations about Anderson. I think he's too lazy and too complacent. He plays as if he's still in the Serie A. He's too slow with the ball, and when he loses it, he doesn't track.
It might take him a little bit more time to settle. Because there are glimpses there, aren't there?
No, he's got the ability without question, but he's looking for the pinpoint pass all the time. And I think in the Premier League, you can't afford to do that. Against maybe weaker teams, you can get away with kind of 60-70% performance. But against teams like Chelsea or Man United or Tottenham or Arsenal, you're always going to have to keep on top of your game. And for me, I watched him a lot when he didn't have the ball. He didn't look interested. And I think the same could be said of Yarmolenko. He's too slow to react. Masuaku, I don't want to see in his team anymore. I know you guys were saying last week that Cresswell's past his best, but I think Masuaku, again, at the end, he lost the ball very, very cheaply, very easily. Going forward, he's okay, although he doesn't really recognise where the pitch ends most of the time, and he just keeps running. But in defence, he gives me doubt. As much as I love Zabaleta as well, I think he's being exposed a little bit too much, and people are pinpointing him, although he never stops giving 100%. I think we're cleaning up shop at the back, and that's what we always got to do. When you're leaking 9-10 goals in 3 games, you need to just stop conceding, and then the rest will come.
First clean sheet for Fabianski, that'd be important for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, made 2 fantastic saves, and I think he proves that he was the steal of the summer, I think. We are too dependent on Arnie. I mean, he's a wonderful player, as we know, but we need strikers, and I just hope that we can buy 1, maybe 2 in January. I don't think...
To be fair, we have got them. We've got Carroll, we've got Hernandez, we've still got...
Chicharito, I don't think looks that motivated to be here anymore. I know he's struggling from a virus, but even when he plays, he doesn't really look like his heart's in it, and I think he's just buying his time. I don't rate Perez whatsoever. Carroll, if he plays, yeah, okay, fine, but he's at best an impact striker, substitute. I think Snodgrass is a useful player to bring off the bench. I wouldn't start him, but I think we've got a nice squad building, and we've got a nice defensive partnership in our 2 centre backs. And I think Obona will work hard to get back in. Obiang and Noble, I think, did well today to control them and to nullify their attacks, although they were looking a bit leggy toward the end. Overall, very pleased with the point, and I think we can beat Man United, especially if Arnie's back and Chicharito's in the squad. I think we can beat them. And the first 9-10 games that looked initially like a nightmare for us, when you're a team in transition and gelling for the first time with new players, I think those harder games could be better because everybody's more focused on them. And by then we would have got the top 5, top 6 teams out the way. Yeah. And then you got the games that you really should be winning, the Cardiffs and the Newcastles and the Palaces and this lot. So I'm quietly confident, but I need us to win the Man United game before I can be a bit more strong of it. Sorry, Nicky.
Well, I think you've swallowed up on more questions. I'll bid you goodbye. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.